Greetings, fellow mathematicians. Today we'll work on some vocabulary for the greatest common factor and the least common multiple. One thing I want you to know before I go on is that sometimes the greatest common factor is also described as the greatest common divisor. So let's move on to the next screen. Factors, you know, are the numbers that are being multiplied. Factors are few, multiples are many. And then let's do the product. The product is the answer to a multiplication problem. Prime numbers is a whole number whose only factors are 1 and itself. 13 is an example of a prime number. The only number that you could divide 13 by is 1. So, again, prime numbers, the whole number whose only factors are 1 and itself. 7 is also a prime number. 5 is also a prime number. 23 is also a prime number. None of the even numbers except 2 are prime numbers. All other even numbers are divisible by 2. Composite numbers then are whole numbers with more than 2 factors. 4 is a composite number. 8 is a composite number. 6 is a composite number. 26 is a composite number. A prime number is to one factor as a composite number is to many factors. So that's the big difference between them. With a prime number, you just have 2 factors, 1 in the number. Composite number has more than 2 factors. I like to think of it as composite numbers are popular, prime numbers are lonely. Lonely, lonely, lonely. Greatest common factor. Okay, the greatest common factor is the number that is a factor of 2 or more numbers. Factors few, multiples many. GCF is the same as GCD, the greatest common divisor. Least common multiple then is a little bit different. This is the smallest number that is a multiple of 2 or more numbers. Think multiples many. Multiple is the same as product. Multiple is the answer to a multiplication problem. Okay, prime factorization. Final thing we'll do here is writing a composite number as a product of its primes. Prime factorization is a multiplication problem. And the way we do prime factorization is we start with a factor tree. Now, you can walk through this vocabulary again as many times as you need to. So feel free to replay this video again and again, and it'll take you through what the vocabulary is. I'll have a second video and a third video up here on the ways to find the greatest common factor and the ways to find the least common multiple.